Today is Thanksgiving. Now, you won't be watching this today. You should be watching this the day after Thanksgiving, which is when the episode will air, because we believe you should be spending time with your family today, not watching my little car show on YouTube. We wanted to take a moment to say that we're thankful for all of our first responders, our police, fire, and EMS, along with all of our U.S. military branches currently serving and retired. From all of us here, a heartfelt thank you for what you do. If you're somebody that deals with all of the ugly, nasty, and dangerous things in the world so that other people don't have to, thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you enjoy it.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Look at that. That's Canada right there. That guy is going to Canada. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. On this episode, we're going to Canada to pick up a new project vehicle. Chelsea?
Almost Canada.
See that right there? That's Canada.
That's Canada. I've never been this close.
Here we go, gassing up the Bronco for the last road trip with it being stock. Chelsea's inside waiting. I think she thinks that we're going to get tires for the Bronco on this trip. Hopefully she doesn't kill me. Here we go. You can probably guess at this point in the video that we're doing that stupid YouTuber thing where I agreed to purchase a vehicle sight unseen off of the internet that was, I don't know, 700 miles away. At this point that you're watching, my wife Chelsea does not know that that's what we're doing, so God bless her. And I know you guys are clamoring for Vicky, the 69 F100 build that is the big, I would call it like our Halo build on the channel. And you're wondering, why aren't you working on it? Well, I have been. Do you see all of this? Yeah, I'm working on it. Next video is that. I actually wanted it to be this video, but you know, old car things, parts from Facebook, it's a whole thing. But anyway, rest assured, we're back on it. So sit back, relax, crack a cold one, enjoy the beautiful Montana scenery. Now, if you see it and you think, hey, I want to move to Montana, I want you to remember three things, okay? Write this down. Number one, we have grizzly bears. Number two, we have mountain lions. And number three, we have several weeks in the wintertime where it's colder here than it is in the North Pole. So keep that in mind. Enjoy the footage. We'll bring you back when we get to the Airbnb in Kalispell, Montana. So here it is, and I think we are just basement, but here we are. So we have goats. We got some pet goats. They want to come inside, but not bad. Okay, well, it's day 2, so I'm done with wardrobe. I just gotta head to hair and makeup. Chelsea's in makeup right now. She's 7:48. I need some coffee. Anyway, this is the Airbnb from last night. I think Sleeper Dude 88 left his goats here. He must have stayed here before. This is day 2 of our big Montana adventure. Yesterday, how many miles was that? Like 400?
I have not a clue.
Yesterday was not a great day for Chelsea.
No.
She got a little car sick in the twisties.
She got a lot car sick.
She got a lot car sick. I feel bad. She couldn't even eat dinner. So I'm going to get some coffee. Yesterday we went from Laurel, Montana to Kalispell, Montana. I think it's about 400 miles. Took kind of probably not the most direct route. That's why I hate GPS. Today we are going from Kalispell. We're going to eat breakfast in Whitefish. Then we're headed to Eureka, Montana. So we'll bring you back on the way there. What's up, guys? Told you. They're pet goats.
They're cute. What is she doing? Like what? It's early. You woke me up.
Beautimus out here.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Montana Highway 40 West.
So this is our Montana adventure, and at the point you're watching this, you guys probably know why we're up here, but Chelsea does not. Dang auto start, I hate that. Chelsea does not know where she knows where we're going now today, because I told her Eureka, Montana. Eureka. Somebody stinky lived there.
Oh my god.
Dad jokes. How confident are you that you know what we're doing?
Like 70-30.
Okay, but I gotta bust you a little bit. How much snooping have you done?
I have not done any snooping.
Have you looked at online banking recently?
No, do I need to?
No, that's good. You don't want to do that.
So, we can't be picking up tires in the Bronco.
Not with that attitude.
So, that's where my brain was headed, but now that I just like logistified it, like it doesn't, I don't know.
Turn left onto East 3rd.
You don't know, but what your 70% was is you're thinking that we're going to pick up the big tires for the Bronco.
Originally, but I can't. I don't think we can. Maybe we can. Maybe that's what it is. There we go. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
Yes, we're picking up the tires, and knowing you, probably wheels too.
Chelsea's guess, tires and possibly wheels for the Bronco. Anyway, we're gonna eat breakfast and then we're gonna head on to the final destination. That sounds grim.
It does.
Remember that movie, Final Destination? Not that kind of Final Destination.
Not that Final Destination.
We were talking at lunch about the new Lightning. Tell me what you think about it, Chelsea.
I don't know. I'm maybe a little skewed because I'm not big on the electric things in general. Like, I'm not saying electric things can't go fast. I know that they can go fast. But
that doesn't mean they're cool.
right. And like, you can go fast, and then how long do you have to charge to go fast again? Like, I don't like waiting. I'm just not a waiter, so I don't know. I don't think I would ever get one. I think if we ever got another Lightning, I would either want a Gen 1 like we had previously, or try the Gen 2, because we haven't had a Gen 2. But I don't see myself getting the electric one. Spencer Lake.
So we had a 94 Lightning back in the day, and that is one of my favorite vehicles that I have ever owned. God, I love that thing. It was a white 94 Lightning F-150, and the Gen 1s had a 351 Windsor engine with GT40 heads and a GT40 tubular intake that only the Lightnings got from the factory. I think the thing that disappoints me about the new Lightning is it's not a sport truck.
Yeah.
And that's what it's supposed to be. The Gen 1 Lightning came out when, you got to think of the time period. Chevy had the 454 SS. I think those came out in 91 or 2, so they were first. Chevy also had the Cyclone and Typhoon, the little S10 turbo V6 ones. And then in 93, Ford came out with the Gen 1 Lightning. They made them from 93 to 95. And then the Gen 2s came out in 99. They ran the same years as the Cobras. So from 99 to 04, you had Gen 2 Lightnings, and they had a 5.4 liter modular supercharged. One would expect when the new Lightning comes out, it's going to be a supercharged V8.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's not.
I tell you what disappoints me the most is that you can only get it in a crew cab Super Crew with a short bed.
Which is weird. That's not.
To me, that is not a sport truck.
That's not the way you think it would progress.
If I want a sport truck, I want a regular cab short bed.
It says sport truck, and that follows the Lightning style.
Yeah.
So why, like, they changed it so much, I feel like they shouldn't have called it a Lightning. Honestly, if I'm honest, that's my take.
How would you get one if you could order? If you could order a new Lightning, how would you have Ford build it with the stuff that they have now?
The V8 gas. It should be a single cab short box.
Rear wheel drive.
Yes, a newer version of the older Lightnings. That's just, to me, that's the way things go.
Yeah.
This is a newer version of the old Broncos. I mean, yes, there are things that are different, but you still look at it and you're like,
it has the
Bronco.
heritage.
Yes, you can
Has
see
the
it in there.
heritage of the Bronco.
Yes. Whereas I don't feel like you look at the new Lightnings and you're like, oh, I can see that. No, I can't. The only thing I see is the badge, really.
This is out there for me, but I could even get on board with it being all-wheel drive like it is, because it has electric motors front and back, and being electric if it was a regular cab short bed electric sport truck. Can you imagine how freaking fast that would be? Like, because the new Lightning pickups, don't get me wrong, they're fast. They run like 10s or 11s in the quarter, something crazy like that for a huge, like 8,000 pound truck.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that electric drivetrain would do in a little regular cab short box? It would freaking kill everything.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. But for one reason or another, Ford ain't gonna build it. So if I could build one, a Lightning with the parts available now, I would build it as a regular cab short box, two-wheel drive, Godzilla engine with a twin screw supercharger on top. That's what I would do. A blown Godzilla, rear wheel drive, 10-speed automatic. That's how I would build it. I feel like true enthusiasts think that Ford missed the mark on it. And I'm sure they'll sell a ton of them and there'll be a whole new generation, but to me, it missed the mark of what it could have been.
La-di-da. Ah! La-di-da.
Okay. So see the little building in the cutout there, that big brown building?
Uh-huh.
That's where we're going.
Okay. The car lot.
The car lot.
Oh, Lord.
So, this is your challenge, Chelsea, if you choose to accept it. We're going there to buy a vehicle. Can you pick out which one it is?
Probably.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it that red truck? That red Ford? Is this
I
where I go? I don't know where else
Yeah,
to go.
right in here.
Or that red truck. Or that white truck.
You have to pick one.
Do I though?
You have to pick.
I'm feeling that white truck. But that would not hold our whole family. We are open Monday through Friday. You had this guy come in on his day off.
Saturdays by appointment. Okay,
Do I go around? What do I do?
I'm gonna stop this so you can look around and give us your final pick. Okay, she's giving us the final pick. I feel like it's down to 2. You really had a leg up knowing that it was gonna be a Ford though, right?
Duh.
You can sniff them and lick them if you want to, whatever.
I don't think I need to lick anything, but thank you. I want to say this, but that's not enough room for all of us.
Okay. So you have to pick one though. Shit, time's running out. Ding, 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 ding.
Really?
What do we got for?
Get a picture there.
Yes. Are those mountains over there Canada? Duty-free store. Oh, that's the port of entry. All that with all the bars and stuff. Oh yeah, look, that's the border checkpoint. Let's be weirdos and see if we can get some attention. I'm just doing stuff.
Stop it. Don't be weird.
Oh, I do. I like to. What is the buzzing? All right, done deal. Here we go. Leaving North 93 Auto Sales in Eureka, Montana. We're gonna head down the road and figure out a plan for the route home. Hopefully one that does not make my wife get car sick again. Oh, it's a chainsaw. I was wondering what that noise was. This guy cutting with a chain. Eureka! No, just kidding. Well, it is Eureka. Here it is. Okay, here we are leaving beautiful Eureka, Montana. Truck was as advertised. Big thanks to Jordan at North 93 Auto Sales. And we're hitting the road from here, so we'll have video of the drive home. Okay, here we go, leaving Eureka, Montana. Chelsea's behind me in the Bronco. Beautiful Montana scenery. We'll see if we can make it to Kalispell first. miles in, Bronco, 20 miles in, yeah, so this happened. Luckily, Chelsea had a tire pressure gauge in the Bronco, which is ironic because you don't need it, because it has tire pressure monitoring that tells you the, anyway, because I brought no tools whatsoever on this trip. But I checked them, they're all about 26, 28, so they're a little bit low, so, but we can make her to the next town. Fingers crossed we'll get air when we get there. Leaving the maple leafs in the rear view.
Still got about a half hour, 45 minutes to get on.
Montana. Just gassed up, aired up my tires, and reset the fuel economy, the miles per gallon reading on the information center. It was saying 18.9, so we'll see what it do on a highway trip. Just reset it and it's up to 20, so it will take some miles to normalize. Following Chelsea in the Bronco now, got the time lapse going. are leaving Los Angeles. That's Bozeman for you guys that don't live around here. Boy, this place has really gone downhill. GoPro died, so I won't have any more in camera, or so I won't have any more in-car driving for you. I'll just snap some things kind of here and there as we go. So anyway, gonna get back on the highway. We got 2 more hours to Billings. Pro tip, if you decide to stop at the town pump on 19th Avenue in Bozeman on Saturday night, as late as 8 p.m. It's only 8 right now. Pro tip is go armed. Bunch of sketchy meth heads. I was relieved when I started the truck when I left and it sounded like it still has a catalytic converter. So it's been a few years since I've gone to Bozeman. It has really gone downhill. Yeah, also the town pump is pretty much surrounded by like a homeless encampment, so that's great. New truck's doing good. Chelsea killed some of my gas mileage, of course, but that was blasting down the interstate at 80. Got a Bronco in my rear view, and life is good. I'll get back with you when we make it home. Out from the county line, so we are looking pretty good. At least if we break down at this point, we can go home and get Big Red and a tow strap and drag it back to the house. Seriously though, this thing has been great. Other than a little vibration from the tires at about 80 and pulsation from the rear brakes, the rear rotors must be warped a little. Man, I can't complain. Didn't use any oil, doesn't leak anything, burn anything. 20 miles a gallon. I think this is going to be a good unit.
Your friends at Pepsi this Wednesday at the U.S. Marines Recruitment Center over there by TJ Maxx during another 96-minute Rockstar lunch break. Master Sergeant Nick Molina and his team will be on hand to talk about what the Marines have to offer.
All right, we made it. I am tired. That was a lot of road miles in 2 days. For an engine that was designed and put into use like over 30 years ago, did pretty dang good, 20 miles a gallon. I'm gonna go home and go to bed, and we will pick you guys back up tomorrow, and we'll talk about what exactly this pickup is. And in a way, we're going to talk about what we're doing with it. We're not going to say exactly, but I mean, you guys are smart. You'll figure it out. So we'll see you in the morning. Okay, guys, I've been driving this thing for about 2 weeks, and I got to say, I freaking love it. There is a simple joy that comes from driving a 2-wheel drive, regular cab short bed pickup. It's just, man, flips U-turns like nothing. It rides like a car, hauls stuff like a truck. I already helped my brother move, picked up a cherry picker. I'm just now leaving the junkyard where I went and picked some parts. They do everything except not get stuck in the mud or deep snow. Other than that, they do 74% everything is what I'm saying. So a couple things I can't leave you without. We need a walk around explanation of what we're doing here and what the truck is. And so I'm going to find a nice scenic spot to do that. And what we also need is the CPR gold standard, you know, which is the 0 to 60 test, timed unofficially with my phone. Again, I don't have another phone with me or a timing device, so what I'm gonna do is I'll count the time in the video and I'll put it down below. I'll put script across somewhere that says what it was. We gotta see if this thing will beat old Big Red and the other 460 pickup. So one of these days I'll get me one of them drag Y things that people use. I don't know what the Y is for, but whatever. One of these days. Anyway, here we go. Okay guys, what we have here is a 2009 F-150 regular cab short bed STX package, which means that it has the tried and true 4.6 liter V8. Yes, that's the same engine that came in the Crown Vics and was in my wife's Mustang, her 2001 Mustang GT. It has a 4-speed automatic overdrive, a 4R75 transmission. Should have an 8.8 rear end with probably 355 gears. And anyway, this thing is a unit. Hard aluminum roll-up tonneau cover. Don't mind that, I've just been parts picking. Those guys are for weight ballast. It's got a Line-X bed liner in it that looks like it's been in it from new. And Oxford white paint, color keyed bumpers and everything like that. Some steps on it, which are a bit odd for a 2-wheel drive pickup, and they obviously need to go. So yeah, this thing is a pretty fresh unit. I dig it. I dig the gray color. It is almost reminds me a little bit of my Lightning. There's a lot of things on this truck that remind me so much of my Lightning. But anyway, these years had this little space behind the front seat, which is kind of neat. This one has 161,000 miles on it. It was some kind of a work truck. There's some holes here and there. That's all nicked up. Maybe a dog, I don't know. I think it was somebody's, like, maybe the boss is running around doing bids kind of truck or something like that for construction or landscaping or something like that. But anyway, the biggest reason, obviously, it popped up, you know, on the internet and really tugged at my heartstrings because it reminds me so much of my 94 Lightning. And the other part of it is the reason that I agreed to buy it and drove so far to go get it was the Carfax report, which it was at a dealer, so they had it on the website. And not only is this a clean Texas truck, I'll show you in later episodes, I'll show you the underneath and the frame and stuff. It is mint. So not only is it a clean Texas truck, but also this thing was maintained religiously. So the Carfax showed 3 owners, 0 accidents, lived in Texas until about 3 or 4 months ago. Oil changes on the Carfax every 5,000 miles, coolant flush, brake fluid flush, brakes, tranny flush. Yeah, and it absolutely shows it. I love it. Definitely lacking in the power department. Look at that, I got an F-150 on my forehead. Definitely lacking in the power department, but we have the technology to fix that. So this obviously is my daily driver, so this is going to be the truck that we keep 100% stock. So if you like seeing people preserve and restore 100% OE original correct Ford vehicles, this is not the channel for you. Are you new? Yeah, we don't leave anything stock here. I definitely already have purchased several parts for this rig. Okay, here we go. So overdrive off. It does need some rear brake rotors. It has a little bit of a shimmy. So here we go. 0 to 60, the 2009 F-150. 3, 2, 1, go. 460. That is going to do it for the episode. This is Project Snowflake. I mean, obviously it's white. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Stay tuned. This is going to be a little bit of a different thing. And yeah, we do Ford trucks here if you're new here. That's what we do. We love Ford trucks. That's where our heart is at. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. We're creeping up on 4,000 subscribers, which is awesome. We're going to set a goal as well to fire up the big block 460 before the end of the year. It's the end of November right now, which means that leaves us about a month. Some of it is out of my control. I got to get those heads to the machine shop. Who knows? But that's my pledge. Before 2023, I want to hear that thing make fire. Thanks for watching, guys.